think would help is to recognize that that these are not necessarily in order.
Yeah.
And that's why they do that. They do that to trick you.
Okay.
Because then if you're looking at it in that sense, then yeah, you're likely to pick J.
Okay.
So I think that's like probably the number one chosen answer besides,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? So just recognizing that, I think, would be helpful.
Okay.
Number 3?
Number 3, yep.
Think again.
Decreased by 1/2.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know,
Why?
but that's my only guess. That doesn't make sense, but
Okay, that's
4
fine.
of 64 is what? 4 divided by 64 is...
Why are you doing 4 divided by 6?
Well, I see 4.0 equals 64, so 4.0 grams of sucrose, and then 64 kJs of heat release.
Okay. So I think you're
Okay.
overcomplicating it. And that is not unusual. Like, that is why this test is so hard, is because they like to trick you and tell you it's more complicated than it is. So if you reread the question, so it's one can conclude that when the mass of sucrose is decreased by 1/2, so let's say we start at 4 and we go to 2.
Yeah.
The amount of heat released when it is burned in a bomb calorimeter will what? Well, you literally just have to go like this. Okay, what is 64 to 32? Well, that's decreasing by 1/2. And one way you can check is look at, okay, well, what about 2 from 1? Well, let's look here, 32 to 16. Well, that's 16 is half of 32. So even though it's not exactly half, like we have that 0.1 right there, it's still, the best answer. Oops. Does that help a little? All right. So number 4, look at that one.
It's the fun. I think it's
Yeah, good job. And what did you notice about this question?
Yeah, it wanted the increasing order of the amount of heat release, so I can look and say, heat release, that's where I need to look for my information. And then I would just put it in order from least to greatest.
Yeah.
So it's increasing, not decreasing.
Yeah.
So.
Right. One thing I noticed too was that instantly I looked right over at table 1 and I was like, oh, okay, so it's potato, egg, bread, cheese. And I was like, oh, wait, F says potato, egg, bread, sucrose, cheese. I forgot that sucrose was considered. So that's another thing that you have to remember, is that sometimes they're going to have you use 2 tables or possibly even 3 tables
Yeah.
to make a decision.